My Lord Honorable Chief Justice Dr. S. Muralidhar and My Lord Justice R.K. Patnaik, Honorable esteemed judges of our High Court, Mr. Ashok Kumar Parija, Learned Senior Advocate, Advocate General, Government of Odisha and Chairman Special Committee Odisha State Bar Council, Mr. Prasanna Kumar Parhi, Learned Assistant Solicitor General of India for Odisha, Learned Registrar General, Registrars, other officers of the Registry, Learned Senior members of our bar, my friends from the bar, Secretary of our Executive Committee, Dr. J.K. Lenka, Vice President Mr. D.P. Das, and esteemed Executive Committee members of our High Court Bar Association, and all the esteemed participants of today's condolence meeting. I express my heartfelt condolence on the sad demise of Advocate KRUSHNAPADA BHAUMIK, RENUBALA MISHRA, and JAGYASENI PANDA, who were members of our Bar Association, who left for heavenly abode on 4/2/22, 25/22, and 1/3/2022. Advocate KRUSHNAPADA BHAUMIK, son of Syamacharan BHAUMIK and Bangaswami Devi, was born on 1st of January 1929. He passed his high school certificate examination from Chattogram, Nuakhai of East Pakistan. He completed his graduation from Kolkata University and obtained his law degree from the Law College, Cuttack in the year 1985. He enrolled himself as an advocate from Orissa State Bar Council, Cuttack in the year 1987 and started his legal practice in this honorable court. He breathed his last on 4th February 2022 at 1:20 a.m. due to prolonged illness. His death has given irreparable loss to his entire family, friends, relatives, colleagues, well-wishers, and locals at large. It is very difficult to fill up the void on the sad demise of late KRUSHNAPADA BHAUMIK, advocate. He left behind his one son and one daughter. Advocate RENUBALA MISHRA, wife of Tukuna MISHRA and daughter of late Raghunath Malla of Hospital Sunabeda, was born in the year 1976 at Pune. She completed her high school certificate examination in the year 1990 in Aeronautica High School, Sunabeda, in the district of Koraput. She completed her bachelor's degree examination in 95 with Oriya honors from DAV College, Koraput. She completed her LLB degree from Jaipur Law College in 1998 and also completed her LLM degree with specialization in criminal law in the year 2002. Thereafter, she started her legal practice from Koraput under guidance of Sri Gupta Panigrahi, advocate in Koraput. In 2004, she married to Advocate Tukuna MISHRA, practicing at Orissa High Court, Cuttack, and since then, she continued her practice at Orissa High Court. She enrolled himself as an advocate in the State Bar Council in 1999. His State Bar Council enrollment number 2073 of 99, she was having hobby in writing short stories and poems in Oriya language. In the meantime, she was affected from kidney disease since 2011 and succumbed to her illness on 25th day of February 2022 at Apollo Hospital, Bhubaneswar. Her death has given irreparable loss to her entire family, friends, relatives, colleagues, well-wishers, and locals at large. It is very difficult to fill up the void on the sad demise of late RENUBALA MISHRA, advocate. Advocate Jagyaseni Panda, daughter of Ajay Kumar Panda, resident of Adhyapalli, Barikpur of Bhadrak district, born on 10th May 1995. She passed her high school certificate examination in 2010, obtained her law degree from Bhadrak Law College in 2019, enrolled as an advocate from Orissa State Bar Council in 2021. Her Bar Council enrollment number 151 of 2021. She was a member of the High Court Bar Association in the same year, 2021, and started her legal practice before this Honorable Court of Odisha and also subordinate courts at Cuttack. She breathed her last on 1st March 2022 due to road accident. Her death has given irreparable loss to her entire family, friends, relatives, colleagues, well-wishers, and the locals at large. It is very difficult to fill up the void on the sad demise of late Jagyaseni Panda, advocate. My lord, it is very extremely unfortunate that it's for a bar to mourn once again in quick succession all the three members of our bar association. And our bar has lost one of its members, Jagyaseni, which I addressed for lordship. Barely she was 26 years old. And she has recently joined our bar association. It appears to be an anathema on legal fraternity with loss of precious life of three members of our legal fraternity. I, on behalf of our High Court Bar Association, express my heartfelt condolence on the sad demise of late Advocate KRUSHNAPADA BHAUMIK, RENUBALA MISHRA, and JAGYASENI PANDA. May the departed souls rest in peace in the heavenly abode. I pray for the Almighty to give enough strength and courage to the members of the bereaved family to bear such huge loss. With this, I conclude with the message of condolence.
My Lord, Honorable the Chief Justice, my Lord's companion judges, members of the registry, the Assistant Solicitor General of India, Sri Prasanna Kumar Padi, the President of the High Court Bar Association, Sri Jagavanthu Sahu, Secretary Dr. J.K. Linka, Vice President Sri D.P. Das, respected senior members of the bar, my junior colleagues. We have lost three of our esteemed colleagues, and at this somber occasion, we express our heartfelt condolence at the sad demise of our friends, namely KRUSHNAPADA BHAUMIK, late RENUBALA MISHRA, and late JAGYASENI PANDA, advocates of this court and our bar association. Advocate late KRUSHNAPADA BHAUMIK was born on 1/1/1929. He passed his high school certificate examination from Chattogaon, Noakhali in erstwhile East Pakistan. He completed his graduation from Kolkata University. He obtained his law degree from the Law College, Cuttack in the year 1985. He enrolled himself as an advocate from the Odisha State Bar Council in the year 87 and practiced in this honorable court. He breathed his last on 4th of February 2022 at 1:20 a.m. after prolonged illness. Advocate late RENUBALA MISHRA completed her high school certificate examination in the year 1990 in Aeronautical High School, Sunabada, in the district of Koraput. She completed her LLB degree from Jaipur Law College in the year 1998 and enrolled herself as an advocate in the State Bar Council. She completed her LLM with specialization in criminal law in the year 2002. She started her legal practice from Koraput under the guidance of Sri Gupta Panigiri, advocate, and subsequently established her practice in this honorable court. She was an avid poet and an author of many short stories in Odia language. She passed away on 25th day of February 2022, leaving behind her husband, Tukuna Kumar Mishra, also an advocate practicing in this honorable court. Advocate late Jagyaseni Panda passed her high school certificate in the year 2010. She obtained her law degree from Bhadrak Law College, Bhadrak, in the year 2019 and enrolled herself as an advocate in the State Bar Council, Cuttack, just last year. She was a member of this bar association and had begun her practice in this honorable court and the subordinate courts at Cuttack. She breathed her last on 1st of March 2022 at a tender age of 27 after a road accident. She was a budding young lawyer, full of potential, was in the process of breaking glass ceiling in a profession dominated by men. Her death has hit us hardest. It is extremely difficult to fathom death of such a young one. Their death is an irreparable loss to the bar and to this institution. Let us remember them, mourn them, and cherish their memories. My heart goes out to the bereaved families. May they find strength and courage to grieve and to move on. May the departed souls rest in peace.
My esteemed colleagues on the bench, Mr. Ashok Parija, the Learned Advocate General, Mr. Jagavanthu Sahu, Learned President, and office bearers of the Orissa High Court Bar Association, Mr. Prasanna Kumar Padi, Learned Assistant Solicitor General, Government of India, learned senior advocates and members of the legal fraternity, members of the registry, ladies and gentlemen. My colleagues and I share the sentiments expressed by Mr. Jagavanthu Sahu, President, High Court Bar Association, and Mr. Ashok Parija, Learned Advocate General. There is uncertainty about life which commences with every birth, and that uncertainty governs many of our actions. However much one may philosophize about the mortal life, which in the large expanse of time is but a flicker, the actual departing from the world of those close to us is a moment of deep pain and anguish. When it is untimely, it is even harder to reconcile to. It is a matter of great sorrow to be part of this condolence meeting to commiserate the heartbreaking demise of three learned members of the bar, two of whom were women. Mrs. Renubala Mishra breathed her last on 25th February 2022, and Ms. Jagyaseni Panda on 1st March 2022. The loss to the bar is indeed considerable when one realizes that Mrs. Mishra was at the peak of her professional career, and Ms. Panda barely cut her teeth in the profession. Late KRUSHNAPADA BHAUMIK was a veteran of this bar, having contributed considerably to the development of the profession. I'm told that all these three members were sober, soft-spoken, and amiable in nature. The death of these three lawyers of this bar, including two relatively young women, has created a vacuum in the legal fraternity, and it is an irreparable loss to their families, friends, colleagues, and relatives. With heavy heart, on behalf of my sister and brother judges, and on my own behalf, I express a heartfelt condolences to the families of Sri KRUSHNAPADA BHAUMIK, Mrs. RENUBALA MISHRA, and Ms. Jagyaseni Panda, and pray that their departed souls rest in peace. We also pray for strength and courage to the members of the bereaved families to bear the irreparable loss. As a mark of respect to the departed souls, let us observe 2 minutes silence by standing. The court work will remain suspended for the rest of the day.